Alrighty, good morning, guys. Hope your week and weekend have gone well. Um, Yesterday went pretty well for us. Lots of driving, but otherwise it was a pretty good day. Got home kind of late, but went straight to bed pretty much. Finnick, what's going on, man? I'm doing all right. How about yourself? Lex, dude, what's going on? ZeroFox. I'm holding up pretty well. Um, my wife's holding up pretty well. We'll see how that goes once the funeral arrives. But she's been doing better. So I really appreciate you guys checking in and, giving your condolences and all that. Don't you hate that? That work gets in the way of so many things. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Oh, I can't wait, man. I actually really haven't read anything so that it's all a surprise for me. And so, what we're going to do, guys, Zero Fox has been busting his butt making a really big patch for the World of Terrifying Silence. And we're going to go ahead and check out his patch notes real quick before we get into it. But he's super excited about everything he's put in. I know I'm super excited because he's really enhanced the gameplay for us. And we're going to check this out. Sweet. Okay. So let's go ahead and transition over. Got the cool transition there. So this was the patch notes from yesterday, which I just installed today. The Arsenal package. Thanks, man. Oh, you probably haven't seen my stream since I changed everything, have you? If you notice, I don't have the overlay anymore, and my transitions are now like movement based instead of going through that door I made and stuff. It's really cool. I'm really excited. I've been doing it for a few weeks now, and I think it's a lot better. An old XCOM friend resurfaces, provides some trade opportunities, and a lot of high tech stuff. Neat. Thanks, man. I liked that door transition, but my computer didn't. Ah, thanks, dude. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to be as professional as possible, because I want to take this serious and look good for you guys. So I appreciate it. Thank you. New hybrid weapon. Potential replacement for all sonic weapons except cannon sniper. Ooh, interesting. Right? I noticed that on another guy's stream, Ponyhoff, and I know I've brought him up before. Just simple movements like I think this is the shortcut key. Oh, I guess not. um, what is my shortcut key for that? Oh, I was pushing the right key just at the wrong time. So, like this stuff right here, you know. Haha. Yeah, Chocolate Fire Guard. Professional on Twitch? Come on now. Tidy, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Yeah, I was trying to do that ZeroFox. Um, I did that with Factorio, and I'm super proud of that overlay, man. Oh, actually, I can show it off just real quick, I guess. Man, I put some work into this thing, but I just haven't played it very much. But anyway, let's go ahead and get back into reading this. New armors. One is a simple recolor. Other one shamelessly stolen from ex-pirates. Hope Dio won't be mad. New drone. A bit different from the last one. Stolen from X-Files. Oof. That could be part of it. That could be part of it. Power Fist now has proper ammo and chainsword like mechanics. Not perfect, but at least as close to what I wanted to make. Nice. Gotcha. Added another incendiary grenade. Same idea as Lemons, but with a bit more thought put into it. Nice. Added 10th damage type and assigned Augur and one new weapon to it. Nerfed Augur damage slightly as well. Oh well. Nerfed Iron Blast from 32 to 16 pellets, but also split the shots to single and double barrel modes. That's a little insane indeed. Yeah, 32 pellets was quite a bit. 16 still ought to kill just fine. Increased minigun wound factor to 2 times in exchange for less damage. Even if you don't kill something, riddling with bullets is gonna bleed them out. Makes sense. Lawman, what's going on, man? Right, right. Fixed the lemons. They were ignoring the armor side you attacked from. Always damaged front armor. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that was something that was changeable, I guess. I thought that was baked into where the damage came from. Lawman, I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. Yeah, yeah. We're doing all right. Yesterday went pretty well. And now we just wait to hear about the funeral and stuff, so. But my wife's doing very well, and she thanks you guys for all the condolences and stuff. She really appreciates it. Fixed a very stupid crash due to leftover anvil experiments. At least we didn't see that happen on stream. Alright, cool. Changed Davy Jones and Nuke sprites yet again. This time the change is more fitting and 1x3 instead of 2x2. Ah, okay. Cool. That would allow it to fit the backpack much better. But we can't use mag armor for it, which is fine. Davy Jones' time unit cost to fire lowered to 85% from 90%. Thank you for that, because that was difficult to maneuver. Yeah, definitely. We don't have an estimate, I don't think, but my guess is it's probably going to be really soon. Maybe even this week or this coming weekend. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. Other mods. New. An extremely stupid explosive based on the boombox idea. Kinda early version, so it will probably change a lot based on feedback. Gotcha. That's fine. KOTOR sounds are in. Few for now, but I think people will recall them. That's going to be interesting to find. And all door footstep sounds replaced. Wow. All the sounds replaced? Dude, you were pretty busy. So, those are the major patch notes for the latest version that ZeroFox has done. So, I think we're going to get back into it, guys. And go. Alright. So I loaded up the game already. So I figured we'd spend probably a couple hours playing this, and then we'll switch over to Long War Rebalance. And that way we get both games in this weekend, and we expose ourselves to a lot less RNG for Long War Rebalance. Oh, wow. Okay. Sounds good, man. Gonna spend a few days researching as well. I think we have the scientists for that. Wait a second. Did you do this? Good. Well played. Get good. Nice. Oh wow, we have all kinds of stuff. So are these things that I need to put a lot of scientists on, or could I spread them out? Awesome. I can't wait to see it. Oh, okay. We'll just... It's quicker just to scroll up. So we'll do just 10. Yeah, laboratory space is not available. Do ancient armor on the main base? Okay. Don't know. LOL. Nice. Well done. All right. Crap. What's the next one we need? Ion cannon clip. Isn't someone doing that already? Yeah, pineapple is. Gotcha. Alrighty. So we'll hop over here real quick. And we'll add that. Hey, you know what? Let's get a quick save in. Got him. Not enough Zerbite. Here, have some Zerbite. Ancient alien armor. This armor suit was found in the ancient dungeon where the alien clone chamber was located. The intended wearer of such a suit is still a mystery. Should be a Y right there, though. But it can be refitted to human soldiers. The armor itself possesses extraordinary characteristics, and we're unlikely to ever produce something of this quality. Also, it seems to be a rather unique item, so getting another suit of such armor is out of the question. But in the worst case, we can repair it. That's cool. That makes it seem like that much better. Finnick, that'd be cool, man. I suppose the only concern I would see is if every vessel that's an interceptor could go underwater, and if not, how expensive would it be to carry or maintain both air and water craft? Because I would almost feel like if it was too expensive, the player would be punished for not being able to afford like a watercraft to go after USOs. Okay. I could see that working. Yeah, as long as it's not very difficult to maintain. But I like the idea, though, definitely. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah. Ancient alien armor refitted for human use. In addition to improving soldier stats by a large amount, it also possesses light but quickly rechargeable shield. However, due to armor being connected to the wearer's mind, it produces major strain on human brains during a mission. Oh wow. That's interesting. Ooh, 150% freeze damage. Nice. Wow. Those are some big stat gains. Jeez. Oh, that's recovery. Visibility at night 10? That's pretty short range. That's cool. Do they really? I didn't know that. I figured it was more.
Sir, Mr. Sir, the man, the myth, the quickest of minds. How are you, sir?
Oh man, Koviers. Thank you so much. I'm doing pretty well, man. How about yourself? Oh, here comes the posture check, and do we have a hydrate coming? There's the hydrate. Oh, I am a little thirsty, thank you. So the armor, the wearer suffers stun each turn. Okay. Well, glad to hear, Koviers. Glad to hear. And not at all, sir. Not at all. The overkill. You can never have too much overkill. Oh, zombie immune? Oh, shoot. Wow, looky here, guys. Well, at least one person will survive colony missions. Gotcha. Awesome. That's really cool, man. Oh, looks like we got a whole bunch of stuff done. Refit ancient alien armor. Well, sure, why wouldn't we? Wow. $1,500,000. Whew. 2,000 hours. We'll knock that out in a cool day and 3 hours. Observer drone. Oh, nice, dude. Observer drone to be determined. Let's see. 100 time units. Decent armor and 60 health. No weapon power, though. Uh-oh. It's so secretive, even our scientists don't know anything about it. And they invented it. The BFG 10,000. You know what that means. Okay. Our second drone made with ion beam accelerator replica and a more stable reactor. The observer drone is completely unarmed. It is a completely unarmed scouting unit with an integrated MC reader. It can detect aliens by using MC waves, albeit at a very short range. Attracts less attention due to the stealth module. Right, Kobeers? Like, I just figured it out, but I don't know anything still. It's there. That's really cool, man. Yeah, having a drone like that is really cool. And we can repair it. That's also really cool. Oh, it takes 2 MC readers. Well played. Oh, and we cannot produce readers. Indeed. Yeah, and I sold them all. Evil speaker box. It is a mystery who provided schematics for this item and how, but have no doubts it's one of the most unethical weapons ever seen by humanity. It closely resembles a paired wireless speaker module, but inner workings are more complex. The effect of activating the box is noticeable On activation, it blasts random and very irritating voices and music in close range, causes a heavy morale loss and a bit of stun damage, but no wounds or environmental harm. We should really keep this item secret, as it's definitely not Geneva Conventions friendly. Nice. Grenade boombox? Heck yeah. I'll take it. Damage type, Sonic Beam. Power 125, blast radius 4. Geez, armor effectiveness 35%. This is just, well, it's evil. It's a Bieber box. Oh, okay. Hilarious, but we cannot name it that. Oh, okay. Alright, so we'll have to keep an eye out on the volume then. And what does it take to create this thing? Just some straight up Zerbite? I'd make 10. In here it did show the string variable though. Oh, hopefully not, but I mean, we'll see how it goes. I gotta test it, right? A Barney box? Oh my gosh. So, Coviers, that's so funny that you bring that up. When my kids were little, I'm talking like toddlers, where they could understand English, or language, I should say. So they were, 4-ish, 5. I don't know if they really liked it, but they would watch Barney. And whenever it would come on, I would joke around and I'd be like, no, Barney burns Daddy's ears. Barney burns my ears. So, like, they would put it on purpose. They'd be like, are your ears burning? And they actually remember it too, so they'll bring it up every once in a while. And they'll tease me for it. Oh. It was pretty funny. I don't think it encouraged them to stop watching it, but they didn't really last long with Barney anyway. So, here we have the Thermite Grenade. Improving the common old thermite knowledge with the use of Zerbite proved to be effective, as with most other things. Zerbite explosive produces the required catalyst to ignite the thermite, which then burns at extreme temperatures even below water and cannot be stopped easily, naturally. It causes heavy burns and damage to unarmored units, and burns down the armored ones, so they lose a lot of protection. Incendiary 125. Nice. So, lobstermen hate this item. Click on the link to find out what it is. Hey, have you guys seen the pictures of that oil leak in the Gulf of Mexico like a few weeks ago? Like, it looked like a fiery gate to hell underwater. Scary stuff. It looks like we're reproducing it here. And what does this take? Oh, wrong one. There we go. 1 Zerbite and 1 aquaplastic? Oh, that's not bad either. I forgot what button that is. The P? Yeah. Yeah, I'll figure it out later. Cool. Also allow hot potato tactics. Nice. Those are my favorite tactics. Oh, I forgot to set my alarm. Or my timer. Alright. Power Fist. The energy cell. Original Power Fist cells were efficient enough and didn't require replacement, and recharged over time. However, we lacked knowledge to perform proper maintenance and had to design a new energy source. Zerobyte-based cells contain enough power only for 5 uses of the Power Fist, but due to intricate process of energy cell insertion, we won't be able to reload the Power Fist during a mission, only on deployment phases. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Contact with UAC. We know what this is going to involve. We've been approached by Union Aerospace Corporation representatives recently. They have expressed great interest in Zerobyte and alien tech, and are likely to offer good prices for some of these if we agree to deliver them. In return, they also offered access to some of their own high-tech weaponry and other items. Though most items are not suitable for underwater warfare, it was discussed and UAC is currently refitting some of their new prototypes to dual environment use. Commander, if you are concerned about this corporation's motives and intentions, you're not alone. But in this conflict, we can use any help, especially from such a major ally. We can just hope their actions do not lead to any kind of disastrous consequences. Here we go again. So here's what led to all that fun. We can now produce Sinonium device replica, alien materials crate, and alien electronics crate. Indeed. Oh, here we go. Those are your money makers? Right, Coviers? I feel so much better. Credits have a page as well? Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, I see. So you're making a crate of these items. You ship it to them and they give you 25 credits. Awesome. Wow. This gives us something to do with these items. UAC microchips. Ah. Interesting. Gauss Cannon Mark III? Oh, we straight up purchased these. Okay. Whoa, $3 million. The UAC Gauss Cannon Mark III is an intriguing armament. It seems UAC were developing their own version of Gauss technology, and it is completely different from XCOM variant. Instead of particle acceleration, it seems to launch an almost pure energy blast towards the target at incredible speeds, which keeps it effectively in any environment. It lacks a long-range scope and maximum range is limited. The cannon is also quite bulky to handle for humans, which raises the question of who the hell it was actually built for. Operates in 2 modes and can load 2 ammunition types at once. That's cool. Ooh, precision cell and siege cell. Gotcha. Okay. Nice. Well, 125 damage with the precision cell. No, it's you pick one or the other, but both options are available at the same time. Yeah. So you don't have to like swap out ammo. And the siege cell, 150 power, blast radius of 3, and clip size 4. That's cool, man. Okay. The Gauss Cannon Mark III adapts 2 variants of energy cells. The precision mode uses suit-integrated targeting to align the shot and then launches an energy projectile which causes heavy direct damage. It does not have armor penetration but can cause serious raw damage to most targets. Holds enough power for 8 shots. The siege mode operates with a heavier version of the energy projectile, which produces a medium explosion on contact. It is most useful at medium-long ranges, as the cannon operates with less accuracy in this mode, and only when collateral damage is unlikely. Holds enough power for 4 shots. That's cool, man. $5 million for the BFG 10,000. Oh, I still need to research those. Wait. Interesting. I can buy them before I research them. Oh, we'll figure that out shortly. Hybrid Magnum. Oh, jeez. Gotcha. The Heavy Enforcer Hybrid Magnum is one of our proudest creations so far. Melding Gauss Tech and heavy Zerbite infused 50 caliber rounds, this weapon is absolutely lethal and packs incredible mid-range accuracy. It can deal very high damage, usually killing any lightly armored enemy from a couple of primary shots, or one short-ranged 3-round burst. Calling this weapon a sidearm is truly a disgrace, as it can very well surpass light sonic weapons' effectiveness. Even the toughest targets will go down in 1 magazine, which fits 9 rounds. Yeah, this is sounding really, really cool. Fluffy's Games, ahoy, sir. Happy Sunday to you as well. Yeah, I've been fairly well. How about yourself? That's very accurate. What kind of range does this have? Aim shot 20, auto shot 10. That's still pretty good. Looks like a standard drop-off. Doing okay? Alright, good to hear. Astro Boy, howdy. How's it going today? Cool, ZeroFox. I was getting Judge Dredd vibes from reading that description. Okay, armor piercing, 85 damage. That's pretty good. Let's see. Oh, and there's a damage bonus. 0.1 times firing accuracy. So 10% of your firing accuracy gets added. which with a lot of guys would be roughly 10, give or take. That's still pretty good. Not too hot. Yeah, our area's been humid, so it hasn't been the hottest, but that humidity is really making it uncomfortable. The idea is precision causes more crits. Hey, I'm cool with that, man. Cool. Calculation type is 50% to 200%. Armor effectiveness 50%. And there's armor pre-damage. And there's armor damage multiplier. And wound count multiplier 300%. Whew. Budget vital point targeting. I think you're onto something here, man. I think this may be one of my favorites. Stukov, what's going on, man? How are you doing today? Yeah, we're gonna start reading this or using this pretty quick. I'm doing all right, thank you. Right now we're going through all these wonderful changes that ZeroFox has made or modded into our the World of Terrifying Silence run, and it's quite amazing. Alright, cool. Applying some ammunition design from the hybrid minigun. Oh, is that on its way too? The Enforcer Magnum was adapted to heavy armor penetrating 50 caliber explosive rounds instead. Though no explosion is visible, it seems that the bullets explode a short while after hitting a target and immediately incinerate the enemy's internal organs. The Zerbite circuitry in those rounds massively increases armor penetration and degradation. Oh, cool, Stukov. Good deal, man. If you guys haven't seen Stukov stream, he's a real cool guy streaming XCOM type games. He was streaming XCOM 2 not too long ago. And I think you were doing Long War as well, correct? Just not Long War Rebalance. But right now he's been doing Xenonauts with the with the Mega Mod for that game. I forgot what it was called. Gotcha, I thought that's what it was. Cool. But yeah, check out Stukov if you haven't already, guys. X Division, thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh, so that was the minigun. Okay, gotcha, ZeroFox. I wondered if that was it. I just didn't recall the name. So Astro Boy, ZeroFox kind of answered your question, but basically he's added his own mods that affect the World of Terrifying Silence. yeah, that was a real cool explosion there, Stukov. But yeah, ZeroFox has been making some very, very fun and wonderful mods for our playthrough. Okay, Power Fist Energy Cell. I believe we already read that. Ion Cannon Clip. Did it really? Oh my gosh. A large Zerbite-powered energy cell for the Ion Cannon. 130 armor-piercing damage. Definitely. Yeah, the World of Terrifying Silence is already a pretty good mod. ZeroFox has definitely made some really great changes to it. Armored Gillman Engineer. Envoy. This small USO carries a powerful MC shield, which makes it a formidable opponent. It is used mostly by the strongest aliens. Yeah, Reapers are no joke. Okay. All right, we're back into the game, guys. All right, that's been completed. Oh wow. Interesting. Not bad. Let's make 3. Right? Yeah, we're at 56 minutes. Although about 10 or 11 of that was the intro. So, we're approaching an hour just for research. Gotcha. 6 hours for repairs. Alien sub 1,000. 1,000 USOs. Yay. Minigun requirements also changed? Okay. Oh, that sounded really quick. Dang. Alright, that was some really good accuracy. Come here, you. Oh, too slow. Does that make that sub free? Yeah, we checked all the spots on that ticket. Maybe get $1 million bucks. I might be able to edit that in. Alright, we're gonna wait for the next day to go for these subs, because I don't remember doing envoys before. Hydra Major, what's going on, man? You just missed about 40 minutes of new stuff that the ZeroFox has put in. Posture check. Oh yeah, let's get that in there. And hydrate. Gotta get that hydrated. You found a spiritual successor to Warship Gunner 2? Ooh, what's that? Waves of Steel? Okay. If only, Coviers. If only. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Game just crashed or no? That was really weird. Okay, we're still playing. I wonder if my cat pushed scroll lock or something. Because the game wasn't responding. Now it is, though. So the Magnum magazines, 2 Zerbite and 4 Aquaplastics. Well, this base really isn't going to be able to produce them. Oh, nice. Oh, dang. Ah, yeah, that's rough, man. Hmm. I guess we could do this real quick. Time to get that yacht. Just clear that just in case. Get out of here. Oh. Transfer to here the Magnums. Probably 2. Advanced cybernetic armor. Nice. The cyber armor was created in conjunction with UAC and is packed with high-tech electronics. It improves various wearer skills and also includes the experimental alien learning arrays replica, improving experience gained slightly. Still, due to abundance of fragile tech inside the suit, it has weaker protection. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Well, yeah. I almost said cyber power armor, and I corrected myself because cyber power is like a PC manufacturer. And then in my head, I was like, man, I wish they'd sponsor me. That'd be pretty cool. I'd show off a new PC from them. Oh, wait a second. XP gains? Holy crap. Stamina plus 40? Gotcha. Okay. Ooh, 25? %. Dang. That's really good, dude. And that's actually respectable armor, too. And it's actually really good against Sonic. Just don't get meleeed or frozen. I would imagine not, because even the gym suits took a while to build up the gals. So an extra 5%, I can't see it doing a whole lot. Cannons did one-shot you? Yeah, but, I mean, 75% of 300 is still quite a bit. So, I mean, cannons can still just about one-shot you with mag armor, so I would say that's probably pretty well balanced, because you're not immortal. Wow, that... Dang, dude, this is really cool armor. With the UAC shield. Oh, and we can repair it. Heck yeah. Oh, here you go. You need the UAC microchips. Well done, ZeroFox. Well done. It takes a chunk of zerbite, which, you know, you don't have an infinite supply. Zerbite's already... What's the word I'm looking for? In high demand? And plus, it takes zerbite to get the microchips, I believe. Or no. No, it doesn't take zerbite. But still. Wow, that's really well done, man. What's it take to repair? It still takes zerbite to repair. Uh-oh. Wait a sec. Think we found a problem. You repair the cyber armor, and you get an ancient power armor in return? So what you're saying is, if I put this on a bunch of rookies, I can get infinite ancient power armors. Yes, we got it. I might not be able to patch this anymore, ZeroFox. This might be the last update for the run. I mean, my unlimited data for my internet might run out soon, so I got to be very careful. Right? Engineers are like, you know what? I think we can do you one better. The UAC BFG-10K is a prototype dual-environment energy weapon. Few similar designs already surfaced during the first Alien War, but as expected, they are unusable in underwater conditions. OpenX-COM knowledge helped UAC to adapt some of their weaponry with use of alien materials. This is their new proud creation, a heavy-duty weapon that launches an energy ball capable of obliterating a large area in a single shot. ZeroFox, it's all good, man. I hope you understand. I'm just giving you a hard time. Just messing with you. And making this humorous with the overactive mind I have. You know, just... I mean... You could abuse that like that very easily. It'll be expensive as heck. But... I mean, I'm doing it for comedy, pretty much. I mean, I don't plan on abusing that at all. Almost looks like Quick Mind is an alien. My headphones, you know, you can't see them. Not so much that they're green, but they've got that alien stealth technology. Yeah, there it is. You mean that Quick Mind you have. Oh, man. Too good, too good. Yeah, just keep the broken suits for later. Hey, you know, it's all good. It's all good. I'll make a separate save, and then I'll just go break a bunch of suits, and then I'll just play through on that offline. We'll just run through it. Pays well for its cost. A damage type energy, 180 power, blast radius 6. Crap. I mean, that's a diameter of 12 tiles. That's huge. Armor effectiveness 120%. Radius damage reduction 5, which I don't know what that does, but that's probably not much. Armor damage multiplier 25%. So if you survive the blast, your armor is going to be pretty weak. And it's not the best at damaging terrain, so that's kind of cool too. Alright, Stukov, hope your stream goes well, man. Take it easy. Hey, you're welcome, man. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's not much. So like a maximum of 30? Yeah. Yeah, that's not much. And this is a straight shot too. It's not an arcing weapon. Aim shot range of 20. So you have yourself a pretty good nuke here. Oh shoot. No sight penalty multiplier 100%? Oh, that's good. Okay. I wondered if that was the case. Oh, was it really? I don't think I ever got this weapon in Pirates. The BFG-10K, wrongfully dubbed Bioforce Gun, is operating on unique energy cells available only to UAC. The energy pack is quite bulky, but holds enough power for 4 shots. Since both the weapon and ammunition are patented by UAC, we don't have neither permission nor blueprints to produce them. XCOM can only purchase them both. Despite hefty price, such weaponry will undoubtedly prove to be a great asset to our Aquanauts. Sounds like it. UAC Small Shield Battery. An experimental handheld shielding unit made by UAC. Needs to be manually activated first, then held in hand to protect the wearer. Does not recharge on battlefield, but doesn't drain power in idle mode either. If the power is exhausted, can be removed from hand slot. Will automatically recharge when returning to base. So shield capacity is 40, and it does not recharge. Which, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Pirates was really crazy. But a lot of fun. Oh, and these we just purchased as well. Oh, for 400,000. Okay. But it's not bad. Gotcha. Yeah, I guess the only downside would be the people using two-handed weapons not being able to use it. Well, without accuracy penalty, I should say. Wow, 0 MC strength? Yeah, those would go very well with Magnums, you're right. Aw, dang. Refit ancient alien armors complete. We're almost ready. Let's produce 50. It's gonna really drain our alloys, but whatever. We'll be alright. You got him. Oh, it just popped up? Oh, we'll see how it goes. Right. We'll see. Who's gonna get the new ancient armor? Oh, geez, really? Well, that's good to know, actually. That makes a bit of a difference. I think Finboy's gonna get it because of the lack of stats. Or can he not? And get him a Magnum? Heck yeah. I wonder if he can't because he's a gifted soldier. Or am I still waiting? Okay, well, we're still waiting for the Magnums. We have to wait 8 hours. It's there. Right. Oh, is it? Um, am I able to fix that quickly? Ah, you sent it? Alright, let's go ahead. Alright, let's quick save. Let me get that updated real quick, guys. Ah, dang, is it? I don't know if I can update now. I'll edit it off screen. Like, oh, I don't know. It's still working wrong. That's under the arsenal, correct? Yeah. Yep. Okay, he still can't use it. Rykovir's just... I don't know.
Howdy Mamoli for rage.
Glacier, what's going on, man? Oh, crap. We gotta make it again? Alien Blin. Oh, but I already did the ancient alien armor. Give me a sec. I'm gonna try to edit my save file if I can figure that out quickly enough. Yeah. There it is. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. It says I have one ancient armor refit, so maybe I do have it in here. Okay. Uh... So just, you know what, here. So change this one, rename this to take out refit. Gotcha. Okay. There it is. Heck yeah, thanks, dude. Hey, leave it up to me, man. Cheaters everywhere. Oh, Glacier, you're gonna have to come back and check out the VOD or the video I make later. We've spent most of this time going through research stuff that ZeroFox has made. And speaking of which, I'm actually running over now for my break. So let's go ahead and just take a real short break, maybe like a minute, and I'll be right back. Yeah, exactly. That was the big point.